What's up, K&I Squad? It's your boy, Batman Reafe.
And your girl, Kristen. And today, we're getting deep. We're getting real deep.
Deep.
Yeah.
Deep.
Don't think dirty. Today, we're going to be asking each other questions to see how deep we could really go. Because you know sometimes when you've been in a relationship for so long and you feel like you think the other person knows you so well that you don't feel you need to speak your mind. But in actuality, you should always speak your mind and get deep with the person you in love with. Let's see how deep we can get.
Yeah, so make sure y'all hit that like button right now. Subscribe, join the family. Make sure you go check us out on Snapchat. We posting over there every day. Let's just tell it how it is.
Okay. What's something you're insecure about and why? Oh. Want to go first? I can go first if you're not ready.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I am insecure about my psoriasis on the back of my head because it is just so apparent. It's just sitting there on the back of my head.
You see it now too.
Yeah.
It's lower and stuff.
And it's there giving me anxiety. Whenever I put my hair up like this, I know it's out and about in public. And sometimes I just gotta be like, whatever, people can see it. But at the end of the day, I'm still insecure about it. Like, I think about it, it gets to me. It's not the prettiest, it's dry, it's scaly.
I've seen stories where people get rid of it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's the end of the world. But I understand why you'd be... For this question is really hard for me because, like, I don't have an answer.
Well, that's good. That's like...
What did I say?
Guinness World Record. If you're not insecure about anything, please don't feel like you have to be just for the answer the question. Like...
Yeah, like nothing comes to my mind right away.
Yeah.
So what's something that you're glad is in the past and why? That's a tough one. But we gotta get deep. We gotta really dig deep. So I gotta really think about this.
One, my ex.
Damn!
Obviously.
Damn!
That wasn't serving me. And previous jobs.
I would definitely say the jobs, obviously the exes, of course. We are our own bosses. Nobody's talking down to you. I really hate when people talk down to people just because they feel like they're in a higher position. I would say our living situation.
Okay.
You know, I'm glad that we were able to get our own home and just be in our own space when you want to be in your own space. I don't ever want to inconvenience anybody. That's probably one of my biggest things. I don't want to inconvenience you.
And I can walk around naked.
And that's a plus for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good one. Okay, between us, who makes more of the decisions? I would say you. Because I'm too indecisive to just be sitting up here making some decisions.
I feel like we both make decisions, but I don't think I make more decisions.
I do.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a team effort, but maybe I make the final say, maybe. I don't know, but I feel like with every decision that we have, we always run it by each other.
Like, for instance, if I'm like, can we go to the mall today? You're like, no.
Yeah,
and then conversation said,
Okay, but the only reason why that's done is because you don't want to go to the mall by yourself. I feel like if you would go to the mall by yourself, you would just go.
Of course.
I think we both make equal share of decisions. If I could roleplay any character in the bedroom, who would you like to see?
I think a firefighter.
Oh! A firefighter.
Then you're coming in.
You want me to burn the house down?
I want you to save me from the fire.
Ooh.
Yes, so it's gonna be like steamy in the room, and then you come in and you're like, who needs saving?
And then I use my hose.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when you're done, you spray. Pun intended.
Yeah, she's bugging. I'd probably say Catwoman.
Oh,
I'd say
okay.
Catwoman, you know what I'm saying? Because she comes in, she got the sexy suit.
Yeah.
You know, like especially the one you wore for Halloween.
Yeah.
Come in like that.
Okay, I could do that.
Ooh,
I could do that.
you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of treats over here.
I could
You
do
know what I'm
that.
saying? I know you love your treats.
What does your partner do that you find irresistible?
Irresistible.
I feel like it's the little things for me. Maybe when you're getting dressed, I like to see your big arms. Like, you know when you go like this, you put on a shirt. Ah!
funny. I mean, I'm gonna say when she touches me, it's irresistible. I just have to rise, bro. Like, there's nothing I can do. It's impossible. I tell her all the time. There's one thing that I tell Kristen all the time. Let them know, what do I tell you?
Don't touch unless you're ready to start.
Oh! I can't help it. As soon as she touches, it rises, bro.
Right, we're moving on.
I think I'm just that in love with you that no matter, I don't know, I can't help it.
Crazy. Okay, what kind of physical affection is acceptable to do in front of your family? I used to be so on the fence about like PDA. Actually, I still am.
She still is. I think kissing is okay,
but like, so crazy.
But not like going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, I haven't seen you all day, so I say, hey babe, how you doing? A little kiss on, you know what I'm saying, on the lips, but not like full out make-out session.
Yeah. Although we've done it for some pranks in front of your mom, and in those moments, I've just been like, oh my god, just shoot it out. Like,
I think dancing is acceptable.
What kind
of dancing? Like, whining.
I don't.
What?
Oh nah.
Bro, just don't forget we have a wedding, eh? And we breaking it down. I'm telling you this from now. The wedding, we're going crazy.
If you could only do one sex position for the rest of your life, which would it be? Doggy.
Oh! Missionary for me.
Crazy.
Yeah, because I just love you. I love making love to you, and I love to be. Yeah, we do it too much. You feel me though? Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's like body on body connection.
I feel that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a lover.
I just feel like it hits different from the back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we all know that. But the back is crazy. If a fortune teller could tell you one thing about your future, what would you ask? Wow.
See, I'm so nervous about fortune tellers because I don't want to know too much information, because then I feel like I'd make my whole life revolve around the answer to that question that I asked them. So I probably wouldn't ask them anything.
No, you have to ask one thing. Your future.
I would ask if we ever get divorced.
Bro, what? Why would you ask that?
So I can plan my escape from now.
Oh!
I would ask if we ever get divorced and why.
Okay, I think the one thing I would ask is, am I gonna live a long, healthy life?
Oh my god, that's dangerous.
It's very dangerous, but it's something that you want to know, because it's just like, I'm actually scared of growing old and like everything ending. Like, if you really think about it, right? It's so scary. Damn.
That's deep.
It's deep. It's deep. Where's one place you want to have sex where you haven't yet? That's deep.
A rooftop.
A rooftop. We got a rooftop right here.
I know, that's crazy.
Make it happen.
But like a secluded rooftop.
But then why? What? That's not even like. I want to do it like, I want to be at an event. We're at an event, you know what I'm saying, dressed up real nice at a party, and there's so many people there, and we just go off to a room, and it's just like, there's an opportunity to get cut.
We could do that.
But you try to be so slick.
Right, like in the movies.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen that.
You feel me? I want to do something like that.
We
We make it happen everywhere else, realistically.
You're right.
This is getting too deep. It's getting too deep.
What do you spend the most time thinking about, and why?
How to make money.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Bro, I gotta eat. Nah, I'm joking. I honestly spend the most time thinking about more of just like creating more memorable things. Something to remember us by, like a whole movie series, or just like, how can we come up with something just so creative, have the craziest videographers, cinematographers.
It's okay.
You know what I'm talking about. I can't even say it.
I would say like how to better our future. And a million thoughts are running through my head at that moment. Like I'm thinking about where we're gonna live, what we're even gonna do tomorrow, just to make our lives better.
Yeah.
That's a constant thing running through my mind. Like everything I do, I'm considering what the next step is gonna be.
Do you think a parent should be strict, easygoing, or a little bit of both? And why? This is a good question.
Yeah, it is.
I think parents should be both. You should have good cop and bad cop, and sometimes switch to good cop and bad
That's
cop.
what I was gonna say. I feel like
It can't always
role,
be good cop and bad cop, but I feel like you have to switch. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you should choose the side of what makes sense in the moment. So like there doesn't necessarily need to be a good cop and a bad cop. Like if your child wants to do something and you both think it's wrong, then both express those feelings and both be the bad cop.
Facts.
But I think you do need to be strict and also easygoing at the same time.
You need both. You need both.
Yeah, or else your kid will just grow up to want to do risky things because they've never experienced that type of life before.
Right. Is there anything about growing older that scares you or concerns you?
Yes.
Like I just said earlier, dying.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, and that's the inevitable.
Or just not being able to wipe my own ass.
That's too late. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's crazy. That's gonna happen to us.
But would you wipe mine?
I'm gonna have to.
And then I'd have to wipe yours.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this though. If it's well runny and diarrhea,
So who's gonna do it?
you gonna stay with that shit, yeah. Nah, I got you though. I got you. Do you ever compare our relationship to anyone else's? And if you do, whose and why?
Never.
Never. Because our story is our story.
Yes, and because I feel like we don't see what's going on behind closed doors.
With anybody else's relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for real, like a lot of people, you might see the good and then boom, it's one of the worst relationships ever. You know what I'm saying? Abuse, you know, mental abuse, all that stuff could be happening. So I don't ever want to be in anybody else's relationship.
Nope.
I love my relationship. I love what we built together. I feel like our story is unique. Everybody's story is unique to them. And I don't like watching what other people have. Like, I feel like that puts you in a bad headspace. Oh, I want that. I want to be like that. 100%. And you try to find a fault in your relationship or your girl. Like, oh, you're not doing this, but she's not doing this. But are you really seeing what she's really doing?
And honestly, jealousy is the thief of happiness.
Facts.
To be honest.
I like the way you said that.
Like, you just have to be happy with what you have. And I am. I think we are. And we always strive for better within ourselves.
What do you consider cheating?
Emotionally being with somebody else, thinking about them 24/7 when you have someone at home, or physically being with somebody else, getting intimate with somebody else.
Yeah.
What about you?
I agree with all of those things that you said. Take a silly picture together of you both playing the game.
Okay. Got my good old trusted iPhone. Are you guys getting the new iPhone or what? Like, what's going on? Well, guys, that is the end of this Let's Get Deep challenge.
Yeah.
I hope you thought we got deep enough.
I think we got deep, but I'm trying to get real deep and go on that roof.
Okay,
and we can play.
Sharp.
We can. That was more like.
Yeah, it was like a slow build up. That was crazy. Yeah.
So, you play your character, I play mine. On the roof, we hit two birds with one stone.
Firefighter and Catwoman.
Two birds with one stone.
All right, let me go get my tail.
And you're the cat. I'm saving you on the roof.
All right. Later, y'all.
We should go ahead and get married. We should go ahead and get married. I don't wanna put a rush on you. Hope I ain't putting too much on you. Way more than a crush on you. And you love it when I touch on you. You often wine, take time.